I feel like wearing my glasses. I don't know. This is part 4 of my queer story. I'll just announce it. Okay, the girlfriend that was like that pursued me at the end of 2012. We were in a women's group on Facebook, and I'll never do those again because it's I've talked about the reason why. But I was also pregnant with my first daughter at the time. Anyways, I have my blanket on me because this arm, I need something between my arm and me, just because like I don't know, I don't know why. Because otherwise my elbow will dig into my side and it's not comfortable, and I have to have something. Anyways, she pursued me, and her husband didn't like me because he kind of just had begrudgingly accepted it, you know. So, but he didn't like me, and it's like, well, you should be mad at your wife, not me. But anyways, like, I get it. But he just dealt with it, and we were both pregnant at the time, and so like, but then we'd fight, and then like she'd post stuff about, oh, it's a two-way street, because like I was still trying to adjust to it, you know, like I was kind of avoidant and she was anxiously attached. So I guess I've been disorganized, you know. I'm more of an insecure attachment now. But I was disorganized, so like I could be like either anxiously attached or avoidantly attached, and at the time I was avoidantly, and she was anxiously, so it didn't go well, and like I was still trying to be like fill it out, and it was like moving really fast, and I don't know, and she would just be like, why don't you like when I'm getting to know somebody at the beginning, there are times where like I won't, like, yeah, I'll see your message when I first wake up, but I won't reply for a while because I have to like get to that level of connection, you know what I'm saying? Like I did that to my twin. I did that to him. He was anxiously attached and I was avoidantly attached. now it's more equal, balanced energetically, because we don't have contact. Anyways, yeah, so she would be like upset that I wouldn't talk to her, like reply to her right away or something, and like she'd be like, it's a two-way street, but anyways, blah 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 blah, talk about something else, and it's like, so like we'd fight a lot, and her pregnancy was high risk because I'm not sure why. I think she had placenta previa or something like that, and that's just where the placenta is in the wrong spot. Like, I think it's usually behind the baby, but it was in front of the baby. So yeah, there was one time she almost lost, like she thought she was losing her daughter, and I was like, oh my god, you know, like, and so I was like, okay, I made the decision, like, since we were fighting a lot, I ended up just going completely to no contact and ghosting, because like I'm like, I don't want to be the cause of her stress, and we're not good for each other right now. Like, I kept being afraid I was gonna miscarry my daughter because I didn't have any issues, but like I had met a couple that was like, because we were gonna try selling our mobile home that we lived in at the time, me and my ex, and I met a couple who miscarried or lost their baby at 18 weeks, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, it's all around me, like, I don't know, I was like, for both of us, and the health of our babies, I'm ghosting, and that's why. And yes, of course, like, she had abandonment issues already, so did I, but like, that didn't help, and then like, that kind of just set the tone to the whole thing, and I don't know, like, with our relationship, she never got to really choose us. Like, she wouldn't. So I was always like kind of like a side bitch. And that's like that's the type of polyamory that I'm used to. And that's not the way it's supposed to go. It's really because of my like if your romantic relationships don't bring out your childhood relationship traumas or whatever, on how you like your relationship with your parents and stuff or whatever, polyamory fucking will. And I'm telling you, it will on steroids. It'll be like, you're used to chasing your parents because they're always chasing their significant others instead of, you know, choosing you. And that was literally very apparent, and I'm still trying to break that. I think I broke it. I mean, I broke it. I broke that. But my mom hasn't quite broke it. And that's okay. She actually is with a good man. Anyways, I'm sorry. I am narrow spicy, so just that's why that happens. Anyways, where was I? Okay, yeah. Anyways, like there was only like one time, like in 2014, like oh, there was one time when we were like first time or the second time, because like it was like we had a short separation in 2013, and then like because we had made it official March 24th. I can't believe I just randomly remembered that date of 2013. Right? Yeah. And then it wasn't even a month. Because we were fighting too much and everything. And then, yeah, and then like, eventually we talked again. And I don't know. I was always the one to reach out or find a way to unblock, or like I'd unblock. And then like she would have me blocked, and then I would find a way to get around it, like through a friend or something, like I think, like, or my other account that I would have, or like an ex's account. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But at the time, there was one time I was talking to this girl that was before I broke that other contact. The first time, the no contact thing. And she was always making some excuse why she couldn't see me or whatever. And just was terrible at holding a conversation. And then, like, even, like, was like, I'm in the hospital for renal failure. And I'm like, are you really, though? Like, I don't know. Anyways, like, it came up because, like, that renal failure thing came up because of my dream. It's 3:33 on my clock, on my, the time here. Anyways, then I was like, I broke no contact or whatever, and I was like, does this sound right to you? She's like, I don't know, it doesn't sound like she sounds like she's lying, but but she's like, I still love you, and I don't know, we were supposed to just be friends, and then like nothing else, and like we'd always be tempted and kiss and stuff in secret. Just kiss. And then like in 2014 is when she was kind of like in her like rebellious stage, where like she didn't care, like she was like kind of with her husband but also with other dudes too. It was a mess. And that's why she was like, yeah, I can come visit you, and I'm leaving my kids with him and everything. Like she was finally like, I'm tired of fucking, like, which is understandable. And the night that I actually experienced that, like, went down the first time. Okay, wait, we'll back up. Her birthday's in September, so okay, now that might give it away. But like, if she's ever even watching this, I highly doubt it. It doesn't matter. It could be anybody, But, anyways, her birthday's in September. And she came to stay with me for that weekend. And that was nice. Like, she stayed with me on the couch because like, I don't know. I could have just been like, told my ex, get out of the fucking. But I don't know if that would have, like, I felt bad. I don't know. But like, when we were first dating, the first time we dated, we got a motel room, and like her man and her son was in one room, and me and her were in the other. And like, we didn't. Okay, like the first time we dated, we were supposed to like date, but like we were allowed to date, but no sex. So like, I don't know, it was weird, because her husband was like that. Like, there's a lot of crazy shit that goes on in polyamory if it's like unhealthy and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you have unhealed childhood wounds, you're gonna have really, really unhealthy dynamics, and I did. And so, even in monogamy, okay, like I had all. Well, did I say this on this part 4? Because I gotta make it up. Yeah.